Dear family, it's your cousin P, so black and so beautiful, so brown and so beautiful, so beautiful, so beautiful. Look here, man, me and my son pray all is well. All we ask of you is just to pray for us. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, the Master of Day of Judgment, we bear witness that there is no God but Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, Master of Day of Acquittal. Thee alone do we serve, and thee alone do we seek help. Lord, Allah, guide us on the right path, the path upon those who have bestowed favors, not upon those whose wrath is brought down, nor those who go astray. May Allah bless all of us out there. We're going to get into this podcast talking about health and the right herbs to take. Ain't that right, son?
Yeah.
Give some love, boy. Let's get to it. Now, dear family, it's your cousin P, man. So black and so beautiful, so brown and so beautiful, so beautiful, so beautiful. How y'all feeling out there, man? We on this good Saturday. We just came from Rock and Jump. You was doing your thing in Rock and Jump?
Sky jump.
Yeah, okay. Or Sky Jump, okay.
Sky
So listen, I want to introduce a new product. A product that was given to me, not in this book, How to Eat to Live. As a student of the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad, under the guidance of Minister Louis Farrakhan, we are living in a time where the food is destroying us, killing us, causing inflammation, high blood pressure, arthritis, cysts on the ovaries, hysterectomies, poison in the body, eyesight loss, clogged arteries, and it's time to take back over our lives in the shadow of the valley of death in which we're living. So it's important that you listen to what I have to say and give you guys some wisdom and understanding on how to eat to live and what herbs that I want to introduce to the world. First and foremost, you can go to my website, soblackandsobeautiful.com. This is the new box that your herbs will be coming in. Also, I will be furnishing a teacup for you to put your herbs in, to boil your herbs, whatever herbs you choose to buy. Now, Zion, I'm doing. Let me finish. So, let's get to it. How to Eat to Live. It's called How to Eat to Live. A lot of us go according to taste and not by health. So a lot of things taste good, and not necessarily mean that that's the best for us. As I journeyed in this life and overcoming obstacles in terms of either my back hurt or certain things that we all go through. I always wanted to invest in making the right decision, opposed to just going to the doctor and they telling you something, then you get on pills that constipate you, you get on these pills that cause other issues in the body. And so I said I want to, go about my life and go about this body in the best of manners and give it the herbs of the world. We was all hooked on sea moss at once upon a time, and sea moss is a great herbs that the body actually needs. But that's not all that, and some of you may assume that you could just take sea moss and continue to eat the same way. You're doing yourself a disservice. It's not going to work for you. You have to have discipline. You have to prepare yourself for a revolutionary change on how to eat to live. You have to starve out the old way and bring in a new way. You have to drop the bad habits and get with new habits. And that's what's important if you want to sustain this life. And so what I decided to do is I studied for quite some time every herb that I'm going to introduce to you and what this particular herb does for the body. You have to know that we were not given this wisdom. This wisdom was hidden from us until a man named Elijah was raised from among us to teach us and guide us. And in this book, How to Eat to Live, it teaches us what to stay from, what to eat that helps us, guides us, heals us. So it's important that you get that book, How to Eat to Live, and also, if you're serious about your life and you want to give your life a chance to heal, your life a chance to survive, everything is bad in the grocery store. You know, we're not growing our own foods. We're not producing our own foods. Somebody is producing for us. Well, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad teaches us to eat 1 meal a day. And this is why Jesus in the Bible teaches to fast for 40 days and 40 nights, but the Christian family doesn't understand what he's talking about. Well, in Islam, we're taught to fast for 30 days, which is the month of Ramadan. And that, if you're consuming, and that is for your body taking on so many toxic, so many metals, so much poison throughout the year. You want to give 1 month to cleanse it, to detox it, to fast it, and get all that back out of you, because when that doesn't happen, you start to feel the effect of the poison. You start to feel lumps and bumps. You start to feel aches and pains. You start to see your eyesight going bad. You start to see high blood pressure, rheumatism, arthritis. You start to see diabetes. You start to see all these things that's coming about. And it's very important to know where it comes from. It's coming from the food. 80% of the immune system is the stomach. So we're going to talk about that. Now, we're going to start with the gut. This is called the Gut Buster. This is what I have for sale, along with many other herbs. And this package is packaged for a 30-day run for you. A 30-day run. So the Gut Buster, it has what is, you know, I have vitamin C, I have turmeric, I have slippery elm, I have wormwood, I have senna leaf. If you're constipated, and ultimately, if you're trying to clean up, you have to clean the gut. This is called the Gut Buster. If you have a huge stomach, that ain't nothing but feces sitting on your intestinal walls and accumulating a lot of poison, a lot of disease that's causing cancer cells, causing worms. So I have this Gut Buster. This will flush you out completely, so you may start over. So online is the Gut Buster. You could go to SoBlackandSoBeautiful.com, and you could look at all the herbs that I have. I have some also, a herb called bilberry. Bilberry. This herb is for those that have trouble with vision. If you're having trouble with vision and your vision is blurry, I have 3 herbs that come from the earth, and the body is from the earth. So you have to match earth with body. You can't go get a pill and think the eyesight is going to get right. You got to go back to the nature of life, the natural life. And this herb called bilberry is one of the most powerful herbs, along with a few other herbs that I have. And all these herbs, there's many people who sell herbs, but you know, COUSINP got to get the best of the best. So I did a lot of research on who fictitious, who add and subtract, who give you the raw potent herbs from the country that doesn't spray pesticide, that doesn't deal with selling you a product that won't do you any justice. So eyesight, if you're looking to get the eyesight, your vision back, clear, the mucus out of your eyes, bilberry is the way to go. hit SoBlackandSoBeautiful.com. Let's go to moringa tea. Moringa tea. This is one of the most powerfulest herbs that you have to have daily. This fights mucus, inflammation, arthritis. It attacks cancer cells. This is a step above the CMOS that we take. So you have to understand, you know, that herbs is the way to go. I have a 30-day. I have a 30-day package. SoBlackandSoBeautiful.com. A lot of people suffer, and this is something I've been taking. It's called poke. Poke is damn near gone now. I had a lot of orders to fill, but this poke deals with infection in the body. This natural, when you go to the hospital, they give you an antibiotic. But they don't tell you the antibiotic that they give you not only produces mold in your body, but it also kills what's affecting you, but it also affects the kidneys, it affects your heart, it affects your lymphatic system, it affects your liver. You don't want that. You want to deal with this herb called poke, one of the most powerful herbs that you can purchase to help you with the lymphatic system, help you with chronic diseases in terms of assist you with, because when you're taking these herbs, you have to have a discipline or it ain't gonna work. It's not gonna work. But poke. Let's go to mullet. Mullet, this is another great herb. I have a 30-day package ready to roll for you. Mullet tea is if you're suffering from mucus buildup, if you're suffering from inflammation, and these herbs that I have come from a top of the line herbalist, and it costs a lot of money, but it's well worth it if you're trying to sustain your life. If you guys having issues with iron, the body needs iron to function every organ in your body. If you're suffering, this herb right here gives you the natural iron that the body needs, not the iron pill that they give you that constipates you and you can't use the restroom anymore. This herb is one of the most powerful herbs on our planet. Again, it's always something for something. So the body needs iron. So God produced a herb that produces iron for the body. This herb, if you want, I also have a variety. You could buy the variety pack where you could get one of each of what I have in your SBSB package to go. Herbal package to go. Spirulina. Instead of Kool-Aid, this is an alternative. Spirulina has iron. Spirulina cleans mucus. Spirulina is a very, it cleans the organs. It does a justice for the body. This is something that I use when I'm making, something to drink. I either have, spirulina. When you're sick, spirulina is very, very healthy for you. So you can also get that on the website, SoBlackandSoBeautiful.com. This cayenne pepper, is straight from the tree. I know they sell cayenne pepper to us in the stores, but Some 85% of the time, the cayenne pepper is saturated with metals in the body that cancer feed off of. And so you want to go all natural with your Cousin P. And this cayenne pepper, you don't need a lot of it, but cayenne pepper is very powerful if you're having a stroke, if you're having a heart attack. You put the cayenne pepper in some water, or you just drink some cayenne pepper and lemon, and it opens up the vessels in your body and allows everything that you put in your body to flow. So this is one of the most powerful cayenne peppers as well that I have to offer. I have a mixed blend, dandelion, burdock root, bladderwhack. This mixed blend right here is minerals that the body need, vitamins that the body need. It attacks infection in the body. It attacks, it cleans the liver. It flushes out gallstones in your kidneys. This is a powerful combination of herbs destined, once it enters the body, it knows what to do. You have to know that everything is a living organism. Don't you know how when you get a pill from the doctor, or you go to the store and you buy aspirin because you got a headache, did you know that that pill is a live culture? Soon as you consume it, it's alive. It's a live culture, and it does what it needs to do, and it stops the headache, don't it? Every pill they give you is a live culture, but you don't actually really know what's in that culture that they give you. So I want to introduce to you from the earth. You have infections. You need the kidneys clean. You're suffering from high blood pressure. I got a blend for you, dear family. 30-day blend. It comes in a package. It comes in a bigger box, small box. It's so black and so beautiful, dear family. Health is wealth. That's what we aim at. Health is wealth. Now, I'm going to Judah berries. Judah berries, elderberry, same family. When you're sick and you got a cold, you should be drinking Judah berries and elderberry. Those two fights the infection and builds the immune system. So when your children are sick, when you're sick and people are getting sick, and you need to, once again, go back to the earth. I have a 30-day blend for you. Tap in with your Cousin P. I'm here for you. I just brought a little bit of, this is what's called golden seal. Golden seal is $7 an ounce. When I bought my golden seal, it was like $21 an ounce, because the herbalist spot out of this country that I purchased from, that I hooked up a contract with, explained to me about everything in the hills of North America is not 100%. It has some type of metal, it has some type of chemical in it that affects the body. My brother built a home in Africa, and he told me, man, the meat that he consumed, and he hasn't ate meat in about 30 years, the same as me. He said, man, in Africa, they kill a goat or they kill the animal, pray over the animal, kill the animal, and then clean the animal, consume the animal. And he said the meat was the most freshest meat ever. So the meat that you're consuming out here is causing thyroid issues, rheumatoid arthritis. It has so much poison they inject in the cow with that you consume in the chicken. The FDA already said that chicken hold cancer cells, and y'all consuming a lot of damn chicken. But you go study this yourself approved. So you got it from this black man, and when you get it from Google, you got it from the white man, and therefore you have it in black and white. But you have to get off that type of stuff. But this golden seal is so powerful for you because it attacks the respiratory system and gets everything out effective immediately. Golden seal. I have that for you as well. I'm gonna tell you my story. This is another drink that I make for myself. I put in my refrigerator, hibiscus. Hibiscus keeps you from getting sick, catching colds. Elderberry attacks it. Hibiscus keeps you from. You need hibiscus. And this is, I have certain blends, and I'm just going through a few of the items that I have, but I have hibiscus, and it's good for, you know, I use agave, and I make me a good tea, a good drink, and it's so good. It's better than drinking soda. It's better than giving your kids that foolishness, and it's better to consume a healthy herb for the, just imagine you giving your body a great drink. You giving the organs the drink that allows them to function on the highest level. You need to get you some. Horny goat. Horny goat. Men. Those who have issues with staying hard. Those who have issues with, how can I put it? Those who doesn't have the proper blood flow, or you having some type of issues with your pancreas, you have issues with I'm slipping the word right now, it'll come to me, but horny goat is a stimulus that when you take it with a few other herbs that I have, it opens up the vessels and allows it to flow, and it's gonna come to me what I'm looking for. Come on, don't leave me. Prostate. It deals with the prostate. It deals with the prostate. And when you having an issue getting up, it's because the prostate is clogging up and the flow is not fluid. And so you need to clean out the prostate. And I have other herbs that go along with this horny goat. You have nettle. You have nettle. You have a few other things. I'm not going. You will get it in my herb. You will get it in your package. So black and so beautiful. Tap in with your cousin P, man. Versus, it ain't, you know. It says that I have a great product, and I want to salute everybody who has purchased my clothing line, who has purchased, you know, music from me, who has, you know, booked me for a studio session, a speaking engagement. I truly respect and you for, you know, believing in me, whatever that may have been, whatever you've seen in me, the light. And I don't tend to turn my light off because it's affecting somebody. I'm gonna let my light shine. And whatever God blesses me with to give to the people, I always go out and get the best of the best. When you bought this clothing from me, it wasn't something that you washed and shrunk on you. It was the best of the best. You know what I'm saying? I had, in the beginning, when I was meeting vendors, I had flaws in that fabric area, but I said, I'm not dealing with nothing that ain't the best that I ain't gonna wear, because I want for my brother and my sister what I want for myself. So I went out and got the best fabric. So I went out and got the best herbs, and it costed a little bit more, but I'm not making too much money off you. But why put a price on your health? I'm explaining and I'm telling you to do your research before you even purchase. But nevertheless, dear family, we have soursop. We have milk thistle. We have bladderwhack. We have red clover. I want to talk about this wormwood. I want to recommend seriously, whether you buy from me or not, whatever you choose to do. I'm just a messenger. You could take it or let it alone. Wormwood, along with about 5 other herbs. Did you know that gonorrhea, syphilis, and all these STDs, herpes, all come from a worm in your body? Did you know that? I had to research it. I couldn't believe it. Did you know that did you know that when women have PV and a lot of foam coming out of her vagina, is based on mixing juices that both are inflamed from the worm that you have in your body? Did you know that there's worms in us? Did you know that cancer cells start with a worm? Did you know that? I know you didn't know. You can't believe that gonorrhea is started from a worm. It's what we're consuming that brings on the STDs and the poison. And when you're affected with worms, it's easily to affect somebody else with the same mucus, the same saliva, because it carries a bacteria and it gets in you and starts to eat up your cells and live in your cells and then grow in you. It's hard to believe. Nevertheless, wormwood, you have to, in everything that you do, when you're trying to get on a healthy road, I'm talking about high blood pressure problems. I'm talking about cysts on the ovaries, all that. I'll get into that in another podcast, but wormwood and gut buster is the way to go. Now look at my son. He like, Daddy talk way too much. Daddy talk way too much. Now, I'm gonna close with this. I was given this book, Message to the Black Man. You could purchase this book for me too, called Message to the Black Man. I have about 20 of them. If you don't have one, go on SoBlackandSoBeautiful.com and purchase one. They're only $10. Message to the Black Man. This book is so powerful. You need it in the times in which we live in today. And this book, How to Eat to Live, and this book compensate one another, where you will love your cousin Pete for the wisdom God has blessed me with to give you, because it's not mine to have, it's mine to give to you, that you may have it, that you may help your family. So if any of these herbs you need, or you want to hit me in the DMs, you want to tap in, SoBlackandSoBeautiful.com, you want to ask me questions, man, tap in. I could do consultations. You get if you want a 30-minute consultation, tap in to So Black and So Beautiful, and set your date, and we gonna wrangle. And guess what? If you do a consultation and you buy your 30-day hookup, that's gonna help you literally, you get 15% off. 15% off. Oh, the presentation is nice too. I like my team. They came with a nice presentation. I have licorice root, powerful. I have so many things down here, but that's for part 2. I done talked my son to sleep. He can't hang. You know what I'm saying? He can't hang. But he on the deworming right now. If you're having trouble sleeping, I got a magnesium blend for you. If you're having trouble getting up, I have a zinc blend for you. If you want to get rid of that gut, I got a gut buster for you. And it's going to help you. I'm standing on it. May Allah bless us all. My son knocked out his little chair. He just been to kick the seat up. Let's see. Where you? Oh, you woke up? Oh, you done with it, huh? You done with it. It's your cousin P, man. I'm finna get up out of here shortly. So black and so beautiful, so brown and so beautiful, so beautiful, so beautiful. Peace out.